Considering again a description from Elmer Barber, this is a description that we will see in many authors. The author in time frame that we've already put a video out with respect to this method is John Martin Littlejohn. However, in real time or in historical time, Barber's book would have come out first. Now, we're talking about lifting the legs to work on the sacral region or the lumbar region, primarily in the description that you would have seen on the screen already. It would be the sacral region or pushing quite hard on the sacrum. The picture that you end up seeing in the book, if you look at it, is a fist on the sacrum. Now, it doesn't absolutely have to be the case, but it's just bearing a lot of pressure. Now, in the case of Barber, you have the picture and the fact that he was talking very explicitly about lifting both legs. In the Littlejohn book that we've looked at and shown this method, it could have been one leg, it could have been two legs, it could have, and we showed some modifications. So we'll touch on some of those modifications very quickly. But the method that Barber's describing is holding both knees, or both legs above the knee. So you basically just have to reach under. Now, depending on the size of the patient, this is quite hard on the practitioner. So if you look at the picture, it could be a fist, it could be just a flat hand, but it's in the area of the sacrum. You lift, and then he talks about swaying, right? So here you don't want to do this just with your arms. Ideally, lean, right? Now, depending on how you hold, because when you stand up, you're not going to stay flat. Your arm's not going to stay flat, and the angle of your forearm. So what you're probably going to do is build in a twist to that, or a rotation, or a torsion, however you want to term it, because your arm's going to do this. So you're probably going to torque the patient. Depending on the circumstance, instead of doing that, an easy modification, if you want to use both legs and get the knees off the table and create extension, you bend both knees, right? Now, because I don't have to lean and my forearm doesn't have to turn and my wrist doesn't have to twist, I can just stand here, right? Now I've got that, the knees are off the table, and then I can create motion as needed. I'm less likely to build a twist into that, right? You can do it one leg at a time. It's a very labor-intensive movement for the practitioner, so I just generally be very careful with it. Prime thing here is relational motion, so in a relative sense, wherever you put your fixed point, everything below that is free to move, so you're moving everything into extension in relation to your relative fixed point, whether that's on the sacrum, whether that's in the lumbar column.